her how to do that. Go from the standstill into the lope. She's not going to pick it up. She might go from a walk into it right now, but she'll learn.
She asked me to come and watch her ride the other day before yesterday. She said, I'm not sure if she's on the right lead. I need you to make sure. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to know? Although I did figure it out. I said, I'm so proud of myself now.
This saddle looks like it fits her really good though.
Yeah, and you know, this horse, she has not been sore at all since we moved her out of Winston Farm. And Kenzie had the chiropractor lady or massage lady come down and check her again. She said she's fine. She said a lot of it could have been stress.
Yeah. Well,
because
you know, sometimes whether your saddle pad isn't thick enough, or you know, or a lot of it has to do with your saddle, incorrect fit of the saddle.
Right.
So if that saddle isn't fitting on there right.
She has not been sore since she's been wearing that saddle.
Yeah, that's good. That saddle's a nice saddle. You know, I get them. I mean, it's no big deal. I'll get another one. I mean, I have several saddles, so it's not like I need the saddle. So
I don't know how she. I don't know what she was using on her. I really have no idea. But
yeah, she wanted to pick up the wrong lead there.
I'm not sure if she's used the saddle on Titan as well. I don't know.
That's it. You know to do that. If she doesn't listen, draw them right back.
Yeah.
Somebody actually taught you. Did they tell you that?
Chandra told her.
That's good. That works.
I bought my 2-year-old for her. She was 8 months. She hasn't listened.
Yep, that's exactly what to do. I like that. If she could do that all the time, that'd be nice. That's what we're looking for. We want her looking at that barrel all the way around the circle.
Is it harder to train them to do poles or barrels? Or is it about the same?
About the same. Because you still need them to respect your leg pressure. And you know, poles is difficult too, because and if you don't have a horse that's going to listen to you and go fast speed, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You know.
Because you weave through, and then you weave back.
You go all the way down, and then you weave through, turn that one, weave back, and then go straight back.
Oh, okay, all right.
And that's what I'll do. Like my 2-year-olds, I'll go back, and that's why they do poles too, because I'll work with both, because I don't want them getting sour on one thing when I'm doing, like when I'm walking a pattern. I mean, I'll just walk the pattern and walk the pattern and walk the pattern, and you know, when it comes on, it'll start jogging the pattern. But I'll go from like walking the pattern maybe 4 or 5 days, and I'll put poles up and go for a couple days and walk the pole pattern. And then, you know, just so they're not stuck on one thing.
Just keep their mind
so I'm doing stuff different.
Yeah.
But you gotta, all this is repetition.
Yeah.
So when they come in here, they know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
But once you start adding speed, it's hard to back up and start all over again. As what happened with this horse. My 2-year-olds, for instance, when they come back, they know nothing about speed.
Oh, okay.
So when I'm having them walk the pattern and jogging the pattern, they don't know they're coming in here and running like 100 miles an hour.
Well,
like she already knows how to run.
Oh my, yeah.
So that's where we're having more difficulty, because now you almost have to start from up here, way backtrack, and then start over again.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of it's hard to get her speed under control. Where those babies, or where you're first starting them, they don't know. So you know, it's like you're teaching them to go forward and what you want to learn at the same time. So
it's more gradual. Now, so what do they do in reining? Is that just speed and then stopping that way?
They slide, stop, spin around.
So that's an actual pattern type thing too. not really a pattern, but it's
no, but they're not. Like when I send my horses away for reining training, they're not putting speed on them.
Okay.
All I want is them to be able to have a really good handle on them. Now, they're not taking them to shows, and we're not adding a whole lot of speed. All I want them to do is to do like neck rein, spin around, each direction. I want those horses to where they're really, really handy. That way, I'm not having to really work on steering them. That teaches them bend, and it teaches them to mind.
So when you're
a lot of people
competing
do-
and reining, you enter the ring, and what happens next? Do they?
I'm not 100% sure
Okay.
on all of that because that's not. I mean, if I was in that field all the time,
Yeah.
I've watched it. Of course,
I've seen it too. I just
see when they do that. It's when they watch those horses, they want to see how they slide.
Yeah.
So it's not really as fast as you can go, but they want to build up speed. So when they hit and they slide, they sit down
I just
and
think
slide like that.
that would really mess up their legs.
It's hard on the hocks.
And
because what they're doing is they're running fast. They're pulling, so they're